up, Poppy fans in the Ring Army? My name is Nized, or Anthony, or the Project Playtime guy, or Project Jesus. And welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you all another Project Playtime video, but this time we're going to be reacting to the old Project Playtime, and by that I mean looking at behind the scenes and scrapped ideas that Project almost received in the final product. I only watched this a few times, maybe like once or twice, so I kind of mostly forgot about everything, so that's why I wanted to take a look at this again. Before we begin, I just want to thank everybody for 58,000 subscribers. That is insane. We are so close to 60,000, so I'd really appreciate it if you can go ahead and leave a like on the video to both support it and to make it reach out to everybody else in the Poppy Playtime community, and subscribe to join the Ring Army and to help us reach our goal of 60k like I said. And also, I really do appreciate all the support on my last video about the chapter 4 leaked gameplay. Apparently not many people know what quotations are. I put it both in the title and thumbnail, and people somehow missed that part, and people thought the video was clickbait, which I don't get how it is. I'm also very glad that I got to help so many people not fall for the fake gameplay of chapter 4. Like I said, don't trust anyone who isn't a mob partner or a mob dev. And with that out of the way, let's get right into the reaction. So if you guys didn't know, Project Playtime went through so many changes in the short amount of time that it was being developed. So many scrapped ideas, so many removed features and different features they were going to implement. So that's why I wanted to take a look back to see what could have been, and who knows, maybe some of these scrapped features can come back in the future. But that, let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, so I saw this a long time ago. This was going to be some type of hiding place, I believe. Yeah, so you'll be able to open the door and then hide in there. And this is just like them testing out the mechanics of the grab pack. Yeah, this is an Unreal Engine 4, I believe. So this is like very early in development. I love seeing these type of behind the scenes videos because like it's very interesting to see how it all started. And oh, I remember this. Yeah. This was a mechanic that they were testing out for Mommy. So Mommy was going to originally be able to climb the walls or walk on the walls like that, which I suggested would be for PJ, but yeah, that never happened. So that was a really cool feature that Mommy was gonna run on the walls. And here we got to see some cameras. Oh yeah, the camera system. This was a scrapped idea that didn't make it into the final product of Project Playtime. It was going to be a camera system, so we'll be able to see the players on the cameras all around the map, maybe see where the monster's at. To be honest, I mean, I can't see why they got rid of this, but in the same time, it would have been a great feature. Like, I actually do enjoy this mechanic and feature. Like, I wish they could bring this back maybe one day. And look at that, yeah, we had to activate the train by activating 3 buttons there. Oh yeah, the army of bunzos. Yeah, that's so interesting. I don't know how many, like, if you guys know about this stuff, but yeah, there was gonna be a camera system. And here is the first look at first person Mommy and testing out her web abilities. So back in the day in phase 1, back in the day in phase 1, Mommy had a web ability that you could web up players and stop them and make them slow down on the tracks. It was very broken in my opinion, and a lot of people didn't like it because it was too strong, to be fair. So I am kind of glad they got rid of that ability, but I hope it does come back better. Maybe change her web ability to make it more fair, or make it a completely different mechanic. So as you guys see in the bottom left there with the eye, that has always been an ability that they've wanted to do. The ability to see people through walls for a short amount of time, that was always in the game, and I'm kind of glad that it did make it in. But this was just them testing out the physics and everything. I remember from my interview with Toby, one of the mob devs, he said there was like a small room where people get to hang out before the game starts, and they had chairs, and this is that room, I'm assuming. So the chair used to be able to spin you around like that if you grab onto it with the grab pack, and yeah, that is kind of funny. And here is the first person of both the monster and specialist with Huggy's hand. I think that made it in the final product, and we got to see the player's hand right there. And Huggy's hit ability was different. As you guys saw right there, him smacking was with both arms. In the final product is just 1 and then 2 and then 1 and then 2. So it was cool that kind of made it in, but this would have been so much different. And we get to see in the background the pull down machine to pull down the pipe, that made it in. The toy deposit box made it in. This didn't make it in. It's just very interesting to see how different Project was back in the day. It's just so cool seeing how Project was getting built up. And we get to see the toy parts up here, 0 out of 6. There's down 0 out of 1. Interesting, because there's only 1 player. And here are the toy parts. So some things did make it in the final product. And look at that, like the survivor grabbed or pulled in the survivor towards them. That's cool. And we get to see whatever this was. Yeah, this never made it in. It's like an army of bees or whatever. Yeah, I never saw that in the game, so that didn't make it in. I wonder what was that for. And yeah, here are the monsters in the cages when you're selecting the monsters. So this didn't make it in. And oh, I remember this. Yeah, it's a showcase of the Mommy Longlegs robot skin. This is one of the best skins from Project in my opinion. I'm very glad that this skin made it in. But this is like a nice little view of the skin. I remember this. This is like a little art where they're trying to get some cinematic shots to showcase the grab pack, I believe. And this is the molten lava one. I think I used to rock this back in phase 1. Another cinematic shot of the skeleton skin and the grab pack of a skeleton. I don't see many people rocking the skeleton skin or this grab pack. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite clips. Yeah, this is them testing the Mommy grab ability of her being able to cross around the map. Hold on, let me see that back a little bit. Mommy wasn't ready at all. Right now, obviously, they're still testing it. And here's the huggy button, which is very interesting. That's not in the game. And we get to see the phase 1 collecting puzzles icons up here. I believe this isn't phase 1 if I remember correctly. Yeah, so this is where we get to keep track of the puzzles collected, and they're all on the top left like before. This looks like Poppy Playtime Mobile. It's nice to see that they were testing Mommy like that and seeing how it looked like before the final product. Her rig, I'm assuming, wasn't ready for that. Even right now, she doesn't really have a unique animation when she's grabbing on. You can't even see her arm extend anymore. I don't know if that's bugged, but I remember in phase 1 and phase 2, you'll be able to see her arm like reaching out, and now she's just looking up and you can't really see the arm anymore. We got some boxy behind the scenes footage here. Oh, look at him non-rendered like that, everything. It looks so cool. Look at that. It says renderer cam on the bottom. Yeah, he looks great. He looks great. Oh, this I remember this. Okay, so yeah, this is like a point of view of both the survivor and Huggy Wuggy, and as you can see, the survivor was doing hand gestures that are not in the game that much. I believe the hands down did make it in. Yeah, the 2 grab pack hands go down, and then the okay, there's 2 of them, so these didn't make it in. And the thumbs down as well, I believe. Yeah, so those didn't make it in, and that huggy stance didn't make it in. That's different. He's smiling there. It's like non-monster huggy. And this is like a little testing room to see how the grabbing stuff works and to see how the monster works. Look at that. Wow, this is awesome. So this is like an old map with the conveyor belt, I'm assuming, in the middle, and there's the exit right there saying welcome, and that's the exit, I believe, or to maybe move on to the next room. We also see the survivor grabbing one of these parts to attach to one of the machines, I believe. Yeah, so that was the cafeteria location. Interesting. Oh no, look, there's the train. So this is the train track. Okay, so yeah, we were supposed to find some pieces for the machine around the map to activate those 2 green lights. I believe this is one of the first concepts of trying to make this Poppy Playtime multiplayer game and not Project Playtime, you know, as an ASIM that much. So they were testing old puzzles and just seeing how they worked. Look at that. They were testing out the pressure plates and it did work, and look at that. It opened up. It's so cool. So in that case, they were trying to make Project Playtime into like an Overwatch thing where we had to carry the train or to push the train to another location, and we're trying to find some pieces around the map while avoiding the monster. That seems like a cool concept, actually. And here are some old animations or behind the scenes of Huggy's jump scare. That's phase 1's jump scare. Yeah, so back in the day, Huggy, or I'm sorry, Boxy grabbed you once you were fully down HP and it jump scares you, and he used to put you in the mouth. And now he just grabs onto you like that, then puts it in the mouth like that. But this is the old one. Let me know down in the comments which Boxy's jump scare is your favorite, phase 1's or phase 2's. And let's look at Killy Willy that surprised everyone when he was first announced or showcased. Look at this old map of Project Playtime. I don't think this is any of the current maps right now. I think this is just one they slapped together. Wow, this is just very interesting to see. And here, oh yeah, this is the old version of the theater map that we have today. So the stage was higher, so you couldn't jump onto it. I mean, you still can right now. Survivor as monster, I believe you can with Mommy and Boxy. So this is like the same layout. All the chairs are set. This hallway is in the current game. This balcony is in the current game, and the backstage is currently in the game, and this hole right there is the same. So a lot of the stuff did make it in, except for this Huggy right here against some toy blocks. The lights, I don't believe they're there. No, never mind. I think they are there. And all the chairs are set here instead of like that one big pile in the middle now. It's just so cool seeing the old concepts. Okay, so this is the Playtime factory that did make it in. So this is like the final thing. All those machines are there. The underground section here is not there yet. This balcony, yeah, it was already planned. And here's the little room where you have to deposit the toy part. And here's the Huggy pit. Yeah, so all this is in the final game. Oh yeah, this is them messing around. Huggy Wuggy seeing a tiny little player. Look at that with a giant grab pack hat. That is crazy. And look at this. Huggy Wuggy's grabbing a specialist with a boxy head. Wow, look at that. So look in the bottom left here. It says left shift. So that is the hug attack that we still have today. And the E. I believe E is the Huggy, the mini Huggies that you can place to this day as well. And in the bottom right, I have no idea what that is, like direction list. I believe that's the the sabotage. I also saw that the pits were called a huggy hole. Oh yeah, this is also famous as well. Yeah, this swarm of cat bees and this silver or disco specialist with the disco grab pack can. I don't think that's a skin. I don't believe that's in the game. Interesting. Oh yeah, this image of Boxy. I believe you can still do this as Boxy if you jump or you launch yourself in it and you somehow position yourself to see Boxy from above. Or maybe that still happens when Boxy jumps in general. I've never seen Boxy do that again, but yeah, that is kind of funny. Right. Oh yeah, I remember this clip. So this is the first ever test of Project Playtime when they were trying to connect with 2 different separate Steam accounts, and it worked. I don't know if you guys watched this, but this is the first ever attempt on trying to connect, I believe, or the first successful attempt of connecting. And there's audio and there's a guy talking, so let's listen. Sorry, I wonder who that guy is. If he still works at Mob, I would love to interview him. So if anyone knows who's talking right now, please let me know, because I would love to talk to this guy to see if he had any development with Project Playtime and how that went, because I really want to talk about behind the scenes of Project Playtime. And there's the 3 maps. So this is one of the 2 maps, I believe. I think this is the forest map. If you don't know, there's a forest map that they were working on and it never made it in. It never got finished, I believe. I don't know what this map is, and this looks like to be maybe Destroy a Toy, but very early on. And as you guys can see, it was not even called Project Playtime. It was called Poppy Playtime Multiplayer Edition. So that is very interesting. Okay, so the middle map. I believe that's the forest map.
Starts, we're going to try to join it on this one and see if it works. This is in
interesting
4.27. So
oh yeah, there you go. Look. Yeah, look at that map. The train is not finished. Not the whole thing is finished. I mean, this is the lobby, the old phase 1 lobby, and this is just them testing it out with an old one that they didn't finish, just to see if the connections work. And look at the old lobby screens. I don't know why they got rid of lobbies, man. So this was in phase 1 and phase 2, and of course they got rid of it in phase 3 with the new matchmaking system they wanted to try.
The game is run. That's the game right there. It shows up. It's got all the information. Has the thumbnail working.
That was in phase 1 and phase 2.
Cross our fingers and see if it works. There. Oh, okay.
Okay, there you go. It worked. Like I said.
Yeah, that works.
Look at that.
There's a username working here too. I don't know if you can see it on the camera.
Wow.
Maybe you'll at least be able to see it on this one. That is
look at that.
Successful connection between 2 different Steam accounts, 2 different clients.
Congrats. Let's go. Dude, that must be an amazing feeling seeing the game succeed in connecting with other players. Like, that must be the best feeling in your multiplayer game. Here we just have some other behind the scenes footage of them testing out the physics, and yeah, that was, look at that. That was a bug this guy got when he was trying out the grab pack hands. Oh, look at that, the Huggies charging animation. I don't know if that's for Project, like the game itself, or the cinematic trailer animation for Huggy. Either way, it's pretty cool. And here's Huggy's walking animation. So these are the animations that made it in. Ooh, concept art of Bank Boxy. Ooh, look at that. This skin did make it in. I remember people saying that this skin was pay to win because it blended in with the environment so well. So you could like crouch and stand still as Boxy and just hide, and maybe hopefully a survivor passes through you or by you, and then you can just pop out and get them. So people back in the day used to say this was like pay to win or something. Oh yeah, female Boxy. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I remember the Phantom masks or whatever, the plague masks, I believe. Ooh, the ninja player concept. I use these pants for my character in Project Playtime, so thank you to whoever designed this. Oh yeah, this Huggy was like a meme back in the day. I love seeing people with those profile pictures. And ooh, okay, so more footage of him testing out the train. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, so they used the chapter 2 train. Yeah, I remember back in the day we used to be able to just stay on the train and not immediately get kicked out and not even being able to spectate. And there it goes. Wow. Oh yeah, I remember this. It's them testing out Huggy Wuggy and to see how his animations are. And there's a thing that this player does with his grab pack hands. Just watch. It's funny that I wish this made it into the game, but for obvious reasons they removed it. It will happen in a minute here. Oh yeah, look at that. The old animation of Huggy running. No, that would have been hilarious if it kept it in. Come on, player. Do the famous thing. Come on, we all want to see it. We all want to see it. Come on, look at the Huggy running. I love that animation so much. I'm just waiting. I don't know if you guys know what's about to happen, but he does something that I wish it was in the game, but yeah, they scrapped it. I just can't take that Huggy animation seriously. Oh yeah, they're on the oh, he did it. There you go. So this is a theater map. So here's the staircase that made it in. There's a hallway and there's this big open area that made it in. And this is something that was gonna be there, but they removed it and added the snack stand here. And this is like the area where that one puzzle pillar is at. And if it's up there, it said welcome, I believe. Yeah, and this. There was gonna be, or in testing at least, there was a flipping off emote that you can do as Survivor, and of course, for obvious reasons, they got rid of it. I remember a dev telling me that they removed it. I forgot who it was, but I remember Def saying that, and I don't know, man. I wish they kept this because it's funny. Just they being able to do that for the monsters. And you're like, when you get hit, the staticky thing still showed up back in the day. So yeah, that was always gonna be a thing. Oh, look at this. So this was the old waiting around lobby. So you'll be able to invite your friends here, man. So instead of lobbies, you would just be able to invite your friends to this like Dead by Daylight lobby, and then you guys can go into a game, which would have been fine in my opinion. I just want to play with friends. Yeah, look at that. So 2 out of 5 players, and you'll be able to. Oh my god, look at that. You were able to invite up to 5 players. Just click ready, and you're starting. And this is the old screen to select your monsters. That is crazy. And Huggy is smiling here instead of like the famous monster Huggy. I wish this was a skin though. Mob, if you come back to Project Playtime, please make this a skin for Huggy. A smiling Huggy. That would be sick. You guys can see on the right side here it says select character, Huggy, and Mommy Longlegs. So Boxy wasn't a thing yet. You can also see Mommy's armor here. And this is one of the scrapped maps that didn't make it in the final product. I think this was like the golf course or play care area. So this was before chapter 3. Remember, I would have loved to see this kind of map in the game, like a whole open area. Yeah, this reminds me of play care. So maybe this is like a scrapped idea they did because of play care that was going to be in chapter 3. Man, look at this beautiful map. Oh, I would have loved to see this. And this is the second map that people want in the game, including myself. A forest map. So this is going to be like a giant forest open area that we were supposed to activate the puzzles and get the train through. Yeah, I remember this. We'll be able to activate this machine with 2 hands. And look at the people there. Wait, is that Isaac? I think I saw Isaac. Yeah, it's Isaac. Oh, okay. Hey, there's Isaac. Probably Playtime's old director. I remember in this clip there was like a T-posing mommy. I could be wrong, but I remember there being a monster in this clip. Yeah, there he is. Look, there she is. That T-posing mommy. She's so small. Man, look at this. No third person either. Interesting. And then mommy just hit him twice. Is there a jump scare? Or you just get down? She just looks goofy. Oh my god. And yeah, so once you do all the puzzles, you get to escape. Yeah, that was a completely different concept of Project Playtime. Ooh, the Huggy Pit. Look at this. Very early testing. Look at this grab pack hand. I believe this made it in the final game. There were so many skins, man. Like, that was like one of the best things that I loved about Project Playtime back in the day. In my first ever review on Project Playtime, I did say the skins were like very, very well made and like the best part of the game. And here are the lockers that did make it into the game and which are kind of useless in my opinion. And look at this close-up of mommy. Hey, step back, step back. And that was everything. All right. There's some more animations and everything, but I just wanted to watch this one because here it showed the gameplay of the old Project Playtime back in the day. I just wish that Mob does come back to work on these maps specifically and to bring back lobbies, obviously. But it's just very cool seeing what might have been for Project Playtime, man. I just want the golf course map or the play care map and this map. Like, that's all I want for map wise. Well, anyways, if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to join the Ring Army. My name is Nized, and I'll speak to you guys on the next run.